everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Winds of Change. I'm feeling 10 times better than I did yesterday because the system is working. The system is working properly. I'm still on a different laptop, don't have to go on my one, but actually get some stuff done. I can actually get through some of the story. And I know I've played it before, but every time you play this game, you know, it brings everything back, puts everything into perspective. So, we're going to straight away go to continue, and there it is. And the annoying thing is, until I get the better speaker, I have to do it this way, where I won't be able to hear the audio, but you guys, you'll get to hear all of the audio. I have a cup of tea on the way as well, so you're getting a proper British stereotype with ya. So we go on this, get the jiggles ready, let's go. And it's frozen. Looks like it's, oh there we go, yeah. Back to Vallesa and the burning scape of poor Valinorth, all burning because someone left the oven on. I bet it was Clace. Clace left the oven on.
We have to follow Ulric now, but know one thing. The way you're acting,
Visions.
I'm certain this is a vision.
Damn those visions.
I can use it for information.
I have to keep them towards myself. Shut up, Vallesa. You don't know the visions I've seen. Now, Valesa's a really cool and kind character. She takes a few steps closer to me and grabs my hands. Click. Staring right in my eyes, I notice a glimmer of hope shining within her. Oh no, yeah!
I'm relieved.
And there's a determined character.
Fine. When you wake up, use this vision to save everyone.
Save everyone?
Ha! I'm sure this doesn't become real.
Yeah, okay. I was thinking report everyone to the triumvirate, but whatever suits you, Vallesa. Psst, Ulric, you gonna help me take everyone in? Oh wait, oh no, you're part of the rebellion. I didn't mean anything about the triumvirate. She lets go of my hands and follows after Ulric. Though it's hard to believe what she said, I'm less confused. I am confused every time I get reinvigorated in the story. I finally had a reason for why I felt so disconnected. But if this was a vision, then what would become of Ulric and Vallesa? Would all this carnage be undone as soon as I woke up? What if they died? Or what if I died in this vision? I follow after Vallesa, realising it might never know. But a faint sense of determination rises up within me. If there was a chance I could stop this, I had to do it. Fade in a black, yeah! Go bye burning Valinorth. Get them toasty s'mores. In the present day, the Triumvirate conspires with their Grand Inquisitor. For the events that led to Valinorth's destruction had yet to be set in motion. See, now what I didn't get first time around is it's telling you. What I thought at first was the first opening act was the real thing. Even when Vallesa was saying, well, it's probably a vision, I was like, ha, Vallesa, you can tell me when it's a vision when everything isn't on fire. But this literally says the stuff hasn't been set in motion yet. So this is the real, this is the non-vision world. I'm speaking nonsense. Anyway, Sylvan knelt before his masters, more eager to serve them than he had ever been before.
Rise, Sylvan, but please.
Good guys. Super awesome people.
We hate to act without knowing everything.
The prisoner mentions Valinorth over and over. The rebels are hiding something of importance there. Along with recent events, we can only surmise one thing.
I can't think of anything. What rhymes with Valinorth and cooking? I can only think of venison. Nice. Never mind. That was a funny joke, right? Nod your head, please, someone.
The Blade of Exodus.
And there's that awesome name. The Blade of Exodus. Damn.
I am almost certain. But if that's where they've chosen to hide it, it means that our other target is also there.
One powerful weapon. Again, sorry if if I end up skipping some of the voice acting. I don't know where it's at because I cannot hear anything. All you can hear is probably my voice blaring over anything and being totally irritating instead of the awesomeness that is this game. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Your compliance pleases us, Sophie. Your plan was risky, but it worked out in the end. A final interrogation would influence our decision further. I'm going to stop doing that.
You'd have me interrogate the prisoner once more.
Stop interrogating, Sophie. Bad.
To what
no.
end do you request this?
Not you, Sophie. We want your apprentice to do this.
Their voices echoed loudly through their darkened chambers. It mattered not which triumvirate spoke, for they were all of one mind. With a clear irritation in his voice, Sophie did his best to stay calm. Ha! And there's the angry expression.
I've told you many times I want to work alone. It would be more efficient for me to do this myself.
I like to have an apprentice. I wouldn't be able to teach him anything. I mean, I'd have to teach him how to, you know, scheme behind your boss's back.
Insubordination.
Insubordination. Don't do it, Sophie. They're good people, I promise you. We demand that you obey. We demand that you survey. Never mind, bad joke again. Oh god.
Very dangerous. If we were to lose you, a replacement would be necessary. You must train this replacement.
Also, look at the, like, again with the artwork as well as the whole story and all that. Look at the background. I mean, my god, look at it. All this stuff. I mean, wow. This comes to play in later. You'll all see. But it's amazing. I mean, whoa, looks like a question mark as well. It also looks special right in the middle. Anyway, going back to the game.
As you command.
I mean, Mike, look at all the expressions. I mean, Sophie's meant to be a bad guy. But look at him. I mean, so many good characters in this. Anyway, Sophie turned his back to the triumvirate and spotted his apprentice. He was standing by the door, listening to their conversation. If he had heard of Sophie's distaste for him, he showed no concern.
Interrogation?
Question mark?
And what would you have me extract?
I mean, look!
I thought the prisoner
I mean,
was
how can you say one of them's bad? Look! Damn it, Ben! Calm down. Focus on the story. And the prisoner's at wit's end.
Anything to confirm our suspicions about Valinorth.
And Valinorth, yeah.
If you fail, I will not hesitate to.
And the outfits as well, you know, fantastic. My plan is when I get my suit, whenever that is, soon, hopefully, I don't know, I am going to do a Winds of Change type looking thing. Because, my gosh, I've got to show my appreciation somehow.
I understand, Master. I'll do my best to get you what you need.
Is it just me? I get kind of... I was trying to say it would be one Anakin vibes. But no. What's the best thing you compare it to? Nah, nothing. Nothing that comes to mind at the moment.
Keep him alive, Helen.
Look at that! Look at that evil expression.
Psychological pain is the
what, Sophie? Don't look away! No, I didn't do anything wrong. I promise.
He does for himself.
Then I will threaten the rebellion's very core.
Evil expression.
I'm grateful to have
Stop looking,
Master. Things are starting to line up well.
That's a good way. They know how to get to the prisoner.
They tend to do that when you have the Triumvirate's blessing. We should take care of this immediately and catch them unprepared. Every moment we waste is a moment they gain.
You can't catch them unprepared. The rebellion's always prepared. Probably. Triumvirate forever. They leave the room together, talking amongst themselves. The Triumvirate waits until they're gone before speaking. A faint smile on their faces as age-old plans come to fruition.
So it's finally going to happen, isn't it?
And then even the voice actors. See, I'm really missing because there's new voice lines I got for the characters as well because of the update. Because the game is going to release soon, and it's going to do so well. I can already tell. But I wanted some new voice lines. Because when I played this first time, there's some voice lines missing because the update hadn't been brought out. But it is going to be just immense, fantastic. See, look, secrets need to be kept for the sake of everyone, right? I think right. Halen entered the prison cell without Sophie at his side. His master remained outside as a pseudo display of trust. But it was evident to Halen that no trust existed. The prisoner looked up, surprised to see a different face. Yet within him was still a slowly dwindling hope. Cut off from the rebellion, these would be his final days.
So,
I know that
someone different has finally come. What are you, the executioner or something?
I mean, look, smiley face, thoughtful face, both very. This is what I mean. This game, just my mind can't comprehend so many cool and cute characters. The thing is, make it stop.
You seem to underestimate your value, Shane.
The value of fluff. That's what it is.
You think I'm important? That's not what I expected to hear.
Don't take it the wrong way. You must not know what I meant.
He knelt down in front of the prisoner. With a sinister smirk, he tried to intimidate Shane.
You're important as a bargaining chip. And the fact I must keep you alive.
Damn, Halen. Calm it down, Halen.
You'll
beg for death.
For death.
That's not fun.
You see, I'm different from Sophie. He's past the bar. They no longer need to test him. But I'm in the position where results must happen.
No.
When we give you back, you'll be a broken man. And soon after, the foundation of the rebellion will crumble.
Oh, fantastic. I mean, they're all fantastic characters. But I mean, I didn't really fully know at the start when I last played it. But, you know, Damek and Shane have, I think they had a relationship, or have a relationship. Which is like, even, you know. Shane's eyes shot wide open in utter shock. It seems that Halen's threat worked to great effect.
You'd be stupid not to think we have inside men. I could order Damek's execution in a matter of seconds. You don't value your life. But
order Damek's execution in a matter of seconds. See, look! You can don't do that. It's not fair. It's using really bad that's how you get to people, though.
My questions. The Blade of Exodus. Is it in Valinorth Village? And the one who can wield it. Do they live there as well?
Fade to black. So many questions swirling around. And back to Valinorth. On fire. By the time we catch up with Ulric, it's already too late. His large blade is in deadlock with one of the enemy soldiers. Vallesa draws her daggers, and I hold out my sword ready.
We order you to cease your resistance. Those who support.
I mean, look at this. It's really cool armor. It really is. To break the deadlock, Ulric kicks his opponent in the gut. They stumble back and ready their blade with flourish. It isn't English. It isn't much longer until they charge toward him again.
Vallesa, your dagger.
And here, this is an awesome scene. Ulric jumps out of the way and rolls towards us. Landing on his knees, he pries one of the daggers from her grip. Without even looking, he throws it behind himself. He closes his eyes and looks down at the ground. When he hears the impact of the dagger, his ears fold back. For a moment, it looks like he's actually sad.
Spirits, please forgive my misdeeds. I acted only to protect those under my watch.
He protect. Ulric protection, yeah. Ulric cares about the spirits? For some reason, I didn't expect that. But before I can think about this further, something happens. Catching Vallesa off guard, we're in complete disbelief.
Huh?
Uh-oh. He notices the shocked expression on both of our faces. Rising to his feet, it's not long before he wears the same look. The enemy soldier fell, as expected, but there was nothing inside. Scattered pieces of armour litter the ground. As we process this revelation, confusion soon assails us. This was no ordinary attack. What we just saw was impossible.
What's going on? Ulric, what are those things?
Yep. That shouldn't be right. You don't get walking pieces of armor.
I don't know. Come closer, you two. This doesn't feel right. Empty suits of armor.
Come closer, you two. Vallesa, get out of the way. I'll come closer, Ulric.
Only those who've mastered the spirits could do this. I'm afraid this is much larger than we thought.
That can't be true. The spirits are pure. They aid us.
Yeah, sure looks like they wanted to help. That's not my only concern, though. Look at this.
Valesa's seen something. She scoffs as she steps toward the helmet. Kneeling down, she pulls her dagger out of it.
Do you recognize these colors, Ulric?
Uh-oh.
No, why would I?
Oh no. Oh no.
Gold and white. The triumvirate standard. I would have never made such a deduction, but
that was an accidental attack. See, I've already gone through this bit. It's when the recording didn't go well, which normally happens for stuff.
I suppose it protects.
There we go.
Some, even the
supposed? Ha!
I have no idea.
Your only protectors. Triumvirate are awesome. Don't misjudge them. They are really friendly people. Just renovating the castle where they live. That's why it looks so bad. And I mean bad by evil and dark and brooding and nothing evil goes on there. You'd best stay away.
Wouldn't be the first time they
And look at this money boy, yeah.
They hinted that the rebellion was involved here. Vallesa, do you know anything about that?
Spill the beans, Vallesa. Spill the beans.
I don't. So much has changed lately. With our last elder gone, Mylus has been in charge. Maybe he has something to
Mylus. Mylus is also a cool. They're all. I can't express it enough how cool all the characters are in the story itself.
Protecting you is my goal, but now I want answers. If anyone knows about this, it would be him.
To the elder's house, then.
Right, off to the elder's house then. Let's go.
Yeah.
I follow after Vallesa and Ulric. We walk along the circular road surrounding the water tank. I make note of it for later. It might help put out the flames. Yep. More suits of armour litter the ground. There's so many of them. It makes me feel a bit hopeful, like we stood a chance. The village wasn't defenceless, and this was proof.
Aren't you glad we waited now?
Hey,
We rushed in head
I'm
first,
glad we
we'd be
waited. If we rushed in head first, we'd be dead. Probably.
Then where are the villagers' bodies? I only see the suits of armor lying around.
A valid point, Vallesa. Ulric, care to explain? That was a good question, actually. No blood, no signs of a major struggle. Only the fire, and the glistening of the white armour.
That's a good sign. Then they won and fled
Good
to
sign.
safety. Are there any havens in Valinorth?
Haven. What? Safe Haven. Safe Haven. Where's that? What game? If anyone knows what game, Safe Haven. I swear that's from something. Just remind. I don't know why it reminded me. Just, is there any havens?
I'd say the elder's house and the grand tree. fire may not have reached either yet.
And we're gonna go to the Elder's house, because we gotta talk to Mylus.
Wait, how many people can fit in the Grand Tree?
Hundreds, easily.
Well, they've all just trapped themselves. Game over, man.
Not as good of a sign as I thought. The enemy could be trying to round everyone up, put them all in one place before killing them.
Oh, when it comes to you'll see later on where I'm gonna, for this playthrough, I am going to flirt with every single character. There is no holding me back. Every single character I will flirt with. Last time, I mean, I was really like, I couldn't decide. Every playthrough I did, I was like, I'll choose so and so, I'll choose this person, I don't want to reveal the other characters because you'll see them later on, but there's quite a few. And you can choose if you want to romance them. I will romance all of them this time.
That's dirty.
It is very dirty tactic.
But it works. We still don't know what they're after. It can't be genocide. It must be something else. Does Valinorth have anything the Triumvirate would want? Did
the change in leadership bring anything with it? Maybe a certain sword. That's where I think it is. It's the Blade of Exodus in Valinorth. It's probably what they're after. It's anything to go by healing.
We'd have to talk to Mylus. But I doubt he'd be at the Grand Tree.
Talk to Mylus. Well, let's go! You know, we could save everyone as well. Talk to Mylus and then quickly save everyone. They look at each other and then look at me. This is... Oh, why are you looking at me? Don't expect me to make a choice because that's not going to happen. I can't choose. I could tell that Vallesa was pushing us toward Mylus. But that's because she knew this was a vision.
But what if there are people in the Grand Tree?
See, even though it's a vision, it's so hard to make right decisions.
To let everyone die.
It would be cold to let everyone die, but it's a vision.
Ulric, this is larger than Valinorth, especially if it involves the rebellion. Information could save entire villages.
See, they both make valid points. No choice is the right choice.
I don't like what you are suggesting.
Like it's any better than what you suggested? Using the people as pawns to buy us time? How is this any different?
Now, Vallesa has a valid point. Because Ulric did say, use the people as kind of pawns to buy us time. It's because I bet it's because it must be a vision. They fume at each other but realise it's a stupid argument. In the midst of this battle, nothing was so black and white. Though I find it odd that Ulric switched viewpoints so fast.
This is a matter of Valinorth's future. Such things are under the jurisdiction
of the seer. It is a matter of Valinorth's future. Nice one, Vallesa.
And you stand by both of us.
The seer. Right. Oh, again, talk to Ulric. Vallesa talking to you. Might have to change favourites.
Unless you want to abandon your job. But that wouldn't look good on your perfect record.
Okay, Mr. Perfect Record. Just best as well. Best friend, see? Always takes my side.
I guess you can fight dirty too. I don't like this, but you have me by the throat. I can only hope that you make the right choice.
Ha! I can't make right choices. He stares at me with a serious look on his face. Talk about putting me on the spot. Yeah, right. But if this was my role, I had to fill the shoes. I don't want to fill the shoes. You can't make me. I'm going to stop the recording now because I don't want to make the choice. No, I'm going to. What are you going to do? Yeah, it's probably... If it's saving other villages as well, Vallesa makes a very strong argument. And Ulric keeps changing his mind, so... Vallesa is got more information and stuff. I haven't really got much about Ulric, even though I do know the whole story and all that. It's nice looking at it again. I vowed to stop this attack, and I needed information. If anybody could give us that information, it would be Mylus. He'd be able to shed light on the rebellion's involvement too.
Good. We're on the same page. We can use that information to help others. It would be
Same
selfish
page
to
of a
focus only on
cookbook.
Valinorth.
Yeah. I might joke a lot about how bad my cooking is, because in all honesty it is pretty awful, but I don't cook that often, which probably why it's so bad.
I hope you two are certain about this.
Ugh.
You're gambling with hundreds of
Don't
lives.
be angry. Ulric didn't understand this like we did, and we weren't about to waste time lecturing him. I was grateful that his job required following us. We continued in the same direction, heading to Mylus' house. It didn't feel good to abandon others, but we had to do it. This was real. I'd used the future to cheat the present. Fate to black. I'm going to save everyone. Entire aim is to save everyone in this game, which I'm gonna absolutely fail in. In the present day, Damek found himself lost in thought. Using the tunnels and a museo for solitude, he found peace. There was much to plan, but for once, they had the upper hand. Yes,
Valinorth,
yes, yes.
the Blade of
Damek is
There must be
such
something
a
the
cool
spirits aren't telling
character,
us.
such a
Something
cool
we could
voice
use
actor
to
as
take
well
down
with
the
him.
triumvirates.
He's it's all revolved around the spirits.
When I touched the blade, I saw our victory, but I'm not trained to interpret such things.
You'll
I
get my
pray for the
cooperation,
cooperation of
Damek.
Valinorth.
Believe me. The cringe factor is increasing. One of his advisors approaches, careful not to startle him. When he realizes he's detected, he lets out a soft yawn.
Another one of those sleepless nights, Damek?
Mind
I can't blame you.
freak!
It's been the same with
Ulric,
me.
what are you doing there?
Did I hear
Get
you
back
say
to
something about
Valinorth!
Valinorth?
Traitor! I'm probably blowing all your ears away with the sound of You bet he said something about Valinorth, Mr. Smiley Boy. I will romance you all.
Yeah, I was thinking out loud. In Valinorth, there's a person who can peer into the future. That's why I had Pro bring the blade there last week.
Pro. Pro is another amazing character. Pro's story as well is so... all of their stories in this game are tear-jerkers. Honest, serious tear-jerkers.
I'm aware of their culture, but their seers use spirits, not a blade. Do you think it will be that easy?
I'll use that blade if you tell me what to do with it. Don't make me trip though, because I'll probably end up falling on the blade itself.
Worth the gamble, isn't it? It's not my place to wield knowledge
Smile,
of the future.
yeah.
But the seers are experts, conditioned from birth.
Condition from birth.
Pro has sent word that the current
Like
seer is male.
royalty.
His investigation
Pro.
is progressing slower than I'd like. We
Current
need to
seer
pick
is
up the
male.
pace, and
How
fast.
dare you, Damek! I'll have you know I'm a fluffy wolf. Definitely. It's all a disguise, guys. What you're hearing isn't real. I'm not real. You're listening to someone else. In the dark. Where you're alone. You see that torch right there? Next to Damek. That's me. Always watching. Always burning food. Always burning food. I'm messing
Now
with
that they have the blade,
so much
they're a
stuff.
target. The triumvirate is likely planning their attack as we speak.
See, no, so
That's
the
why I've
Valinorth does
decided
have
to
the blade.
send an
Know
experienced
this, but it's
fighter.
fun to take it again. So they're going to attack everything. Or are they going to attack Valinorth? Dun dun dun. Experienced fighter. That's going to be you, Ulric.
I guess that's me.
Yeah, guess that's me. You bet it's you, Ulric. You bet it's you. And look, once again, look at the fluff. Look at the fluff on his chest. I think if He did that
I've
to
had the mayor
Ulric
of Marseille
in real life.
write up a
If he was
decree.
real, I
It
think
will
he'd
allow you
probably
entry and
probably
the
stab
ability to
you or
complete what
punch you in the
Pro started.
face.
On
He'd
paper,
definitely
and
punch
to
me in the
everyone
face.
else, it's a
I see.
simple
I can't help
export.
myself. See, hugs are everything. Pro started. Export the cuteness, please.
Only Mylus knows the importance of this blade. All you have to do is deliver it from Valinorth back to me. That is,
Only Mylus knows the importance of this blade.
Ulric.
All you have to do is deliver it from Valinorth back to me. That is with a seer at your side, Ulric. You better not forget about me, Ulric. Don't leave me.
You seem to think that will be easy.
If you leave me,
It's not likely
then
they know the
take
truth
the blade
of
at least
Valinorth.
and
I
do a
can
better
bring the
job than
seer, but
me.
They'll just decline.
Speaking truth.
Present yourself as a mercenary, not a rebel. Tell them a meeting of
Present
importance is
yourself as a
happening in
mercenary.
Mazio. We want
And
their
there goes the
ability to
clock
help with
chime.
some
We all
important
enjoy that.
decisions.
And it's already gone. Wow, that was quick. No, you don't. I'm not making any of those. Don't make me make those.
Dishonesty. Great way to start a partnership.
Oh, don't test him, Darmic. Dishonesty. Great way to start a partnership. Yeah.
It worked for us, don't you remember? Look at how invaluable you've become.
And backstory. There's so much awesome backstory in this game as well. It really brings the characters to life. Their interactions with each other as well. Their backstories all combined. It's fantastic. Ulric laughed and turned to look at the dark depths of the tunnels. At the moment, everything ahead seemed bleak and uncertain. Having an ally cast light on that future would be a tremendous boon.
So this is it, isn't it? With the seer at our side, they can direct us. We can secure the victory that you witnessed.
That is it.
I almost don't believe it, but it's true. Though I have to be honest with you, Ulric. There's a reason why I'm sending you instead of asking Pro.
There's a reason he's sending Ulric instead of Pro.
And what's that?
Smiley face! They know something about pros. Pro probably isn't a pro at doing this job, probably.
He may not be strong enough to face what's coming. It's not just a hunch that Valinorth will be attacked. In our victory, I saw its death and destruction.
Yeah, if talking about the seer right now, I'm not gonna be happy to see Valinorth's death and destruction. Nope.
I see.
Don't force me. Don't force me to go. I have a strong grip. I'll grasp onto any tree.
So I asked that you protect the seer and his allies at all costs. And when you come across Pro, have him join you as well. I'll make sure to prepare an exquisite
party
welcoming party.
with all the best peoples. Don't get me near the alcohol. I'll be passed out in a couple of drinks.
I'll leave first thing in the morning. What did you see exactly?
What did he see exactly?
Nothing you can't fight your way out of, but trust me, it will show them the truth. And when you get back,
I'll be ready to fight.
To fight.
Them's fighting words, damn it. Them's fighting words.
But promise me one thing, and one thing only. That along the way the seer touches the blade. If he can wield it, then we have our greatest weapon.
But promise me one thing, and one thing only. That along the way the seer touches the blade. If he can wield it, then we have our greatest weapon. Ha! I'm a weapon now. Fade to black, baby! And you know what? We are about nearly 35 minutes in. I feel like I will do this next bit, and then I'll wait for the next episode. We enter Mylus' house and immediately spread out. After a few moments, it's evident that nobody is here. Ulric sighs, but Vallesa isn't ready to give up.
I don't know what you expected. You think the Elder would just stay here?
Oh no, yeah.
I assume he's at the
They're
Grand Tree
all
as
in the
well.
Grand Tree. They thought well about their plan. They didn't think, well, Valinorth's on fire. Best go to a big wooden tree, but we're all encased in it as the fire spreads, because that's safe. Get out of the village, people! Get out, run!
No, there has to be something here. It's not him, but his books as well. He must have.
It looks like my room, messy and disorganized and just bad. Just bad.
Record of what exactly?
Whisper wee.
Ulric, the triumvirate is burning down Valinorth. They seem to think
Brilliant, guys. Triumvirate again,
Thinking
like
the
I always
Elder
say.
is clueless?
Nothing wrong with them.
That's stupid.
Nothing at all. She walks over to the large window and looks outside. We're all relieved that the flames haven't reached us yet. Looking through some open papers, she whispers to herself.
Come on, Mylus, give us something. You're smarter than this. I know it. Shipping manifests anything.
Seems Mylus has left us in the deep end. With a renewed determination, Ulric examines the large table. He shuffles papers aside and flips through the books. It's almost like he's in a rush to find something first.
None of this is helping, Vallesa. It's everything you'd expect to find.
Oh, we're getting angry. And honestly, the voice acting that they've done for each character suits them so well. It really does. It's some stellar choices and picks.
No, there has to be something here. Come on, Seer, give us a hand.
I'll give you a paw. Make it stop. This is another awesome feature which comes to this is the all these little throughout the game you'll see there's different little kind of I say quest things. It's hard to explain it, but things you can do in the game like exploration. It allows you to. It shows you. It cuts around the screen, which I'm already doing, which I've been doing like an idiot, just going wee. And you get the chat bubbles, you get the characters, you get some. There's a load of books in this game, which have a great voice actor reading over them, and you get really lost in some of them. And there's a world map, and yeah, it's some really grand stuff on it. It is optional, but highly recommended that you talk to your comrades. Ha! I don't need to talk to you guys. I'll find stuff myself. I'm clever. I'll end it here before we talk to these two amazing people, mammals, and then I'll go sniffing around this area, and here, and here, and then get trapped in this, and then fall to the floor and get knocked out, and then the triumvirate win. Anyway, I shall see you guys in the next video. It's been Thorn, Bump, or goodbye.